What's really good, bozos, bullies, backbreakers, babies, brothers, and everyone who's in a holiday spirit? Welcome to another episode of the Broadcast Boys. It's your boy Deuce. I'm here with punk-ass Brody yet again. Pisses me off every time I look across and I can see his face. But here we are.
It's definitely holiday season, though. Holiday season starts November 1st.
It is, but I feel like I want next week to be our holiday pod.
Nah, because the Hess truck's back and it's better than ever.
For Christmas this year.
The Hess truck is trash.
I mean,
The Hess truck's trash.
Who the fuck wants a Hess truck?
I've never, ever wanted
The commercial
a truck.
was fire. I don't think I could ever say that I wanted a Hess truck, though.
They've made
But when they came out with the Hess truck police car and motorcycle?
They've made no innovations over 30 years to the Hess truck.
I just told you about the motorcycle. I might have made that up.
But that's not an innovation. This is a
It's
new
definitely
model.
not an innovation, but their marketing is top tier, though.
Well, it's the best jingle I've ever heard.
Damn, we need to have a top 10
jingle tournament?
Jingle
Oh,
tournament.
no, a jingle draft could be good.
Jingle draft.
Yeah. I mean, Empire could be number one.
Oh, how's Empire go again?
882-300.
Empire.
Yeah, there's a lot of great
today.
jingles. We need a jingle draft.
We need a jingle draft. We'll have to prepare. Right now, we can't do it off the top because subject matter like that requires some research, for sure. But today, I'm pissed off, Luke. I am having a very bad day.
Carly always says that to me when she's in a bad mood. I am in no mood.
I am in no mood. I am having a very bad day.
Why, are you the mad dog? Here's what pisses me off.
I need a segment like that because I got plenty of shit that pisses me off all the goddamn
Let's
time.
do it right now.
But today I'm pissed off about, me, Nelson Deuce, one half of the Broadcast Boys. I like to consider myself a good friend. The good brother Lucas is getting married in the next couple of months. And of course, me and some select friends are in charge of planning his bachelor party. Just wanted to go skiing in Vermont with his boys, right? Which is pretty
Corny.
How's that corny?
I don't know.
I mean, it's not corny, but it's what you wanted to do.
True.
Right? So when you told me you wanted to do that, that's what we tried to make happen. Booked a mad nice house for like 20 people. It's funny because a friend of ours, his brother-in-law had a bachelor party with like 28, 32 people in there. We were kind of like clowning a little bit, like how are you that close with that many
Because they
people?
all went. That's what's crazy.
Well, I mean, it is crazy that he really had a squad of 30 people.
I know.
Clearly way more liked than we are. But we were kind of clowning it at first, like who knows 32 people? And then we were going down your list and it was like 20, 21, 22 people. We're like, oh shit, it really could get that
knowing
high.
not everyone could come.
But knowing, of course, that not everybody was going to show up. But either way, 20 people confirmed. Booked this nice-ass house up in Vermont. Never been to Vermont. Might be the first Boricua to step foot in Vermont. And I was excited about that. And I know Luke had never been to, and he's a skier.
I've been like 20 times.
You've been 20 times?
Yeah.
Then why the hell you want to go there for?
I've never skied there. My uncle.
Oh, okay. That's what I meant. You never skied there.
Oh, okay.
That's what I meant.
Yeah,
You never
my
skied there
uncle
before.
was
You
from
wanted to ski.
Vermont.
But anyway, booked this house, 20 people confirmed. And I'm just sick because little by little, dates coming closer and closer, about a month out now. People keep falling off, canceling for seemingly bullshit reasons. Some of them have real reasons. Some of them.
Well, I mean, a lot of them have kids. That's a real reason.
Kids are the ultimate excuse. Ask anyone who has kids. They know that their kid is their ultimate trump card to be able to get out of anything.
It's true, but especially they're all under 6 months old.
Doesn't fucking matter.
That's young.
Doesn't matter to me. I've been watching
young.
Game of Thrones. The women stay back and they take care of the kids. And the men go out and they fight wars.
We ain't fighting nothing, though. I can't be too disappointed because I've bailed on every single person's
That's what
bachelor
I was
party
thinking. I was
for
gonna bring
way
that up to you.
for way worse reasons.
I was going to bring that up to you. I was thinking, do you think that people are kind of just being like, well, Brody would probably bail on my shit, so like I'm just going to bail too?
I don't think that's their initial mindset, but maybe in the back of their mind.
In the back of their mind,
feel
they're like, Brody
okay
won't give a
about
fuck.
it. Yeah,
Like, Brody won't give a fuck because
I won't.
He
Which
wouldn't.
is totally fine.
I think on some level you care a little bit, bro.
Well, I feel bad that you had to do a new house.
Yeah, I mean, that was
That's
kind of annoying.
what's annoying. I've never
Bro.
heard of someone having to change their location because no one would go
So
to a new
ridiculous.
state.
Well, that's the thing.
So
Change
sad.
the location and no one would go. Yeah, but it's sad. But it's also like they all said that they would go. If you say from the jump like, oh, that sounds like too much bread, or I don't want to go that far, or I have fucking plans to have a 3-month-old in 3 months, you know, then I fucking would know. Like, all right, maybe we don't go that far.
When did
Maybe
they
we go to
say they
different-
were in? Immediately or like a month after?
Immediately, and then a month after. Like I asked more than once during the process, and then when it was, before I booked, I asked, and everybody was down. Then once I booked, started collecting money, everybody, I don't have any money.
Wait, so
Annoying.
there was only
Broke
one
bullshit.
preliminary guarantee.
It was the feeler.
Yeah?
And everybody was like, "Oh, I'm down." It's gonna be
Okay.
fun. And then it was all right. I'm about to book this. Everybody down. And then it was a yeah.
Oh,
and then when I started collecting payments, everybody was on some like, well, I mean, you know, got a lot going on right now.
It's definitely not. I feel like the brokest people are coming.
That's my point.
Yeah.
That's what makes me the most tight. We got broke boy mentality by a bunch of people who's rich. Seemingly. Again, I ain't counting nobody's pockets, but I'm counting their pockets.
It is what it is. We can have a great
No,
time.
it is what it is. I'm just honestly, I'm annoyed about it, but I'm also like, it's fine because the group that we have going is solid, and everyone for the most part does have a reason. I just wish motherfuckers would be straight up from the beginning.
Girls really do have more fun.
Of
this
course.
This would never happen to girls.
Bachelorette parties are just way more organized because women are just better at most things.
I saw Carly's itinerary. It was incredible.
I know. We don't even have an itinerary.
It was a whole PDF.
It's just ridiculous.
It looks so fun, and it's in Scottsdale. I just want to go.
You should just go. Should we just go to that one? Tag along.
Looks so much better, even though we're gonna have fun.
I mean, we're gonna have mad fun, but like they obviously are way better at planning. Like we'll have some shit planned for you, but it's not gonna be like.
I hate plans though, so that's fine by me.
We're not gonna have like pictures of Carly's all over the wall and like dick straws for us to drink out of and shit. That's what girls be doing, right?
They don't have
Katie?
that either.
Yeah, of course.
That was
Dick straws is a real thing.
James Kennedy got real mad at, I don't know who it was. It was Raquel, right?
Yeah.
He got real mad at his ex, who ended up with Tom Sandoval, over trashy dick straws and typical American bachelorette party. I thought they do that in the UK too. It's called like a stag party.
I mean, I think those things are like pretty fucking ridiculous as well. But also, go the fuck off, mama.
Yeah,
Do what you want to do, right? Y'all should have fun.
My sister would rather die than do any of that stuff.
But I don't do the mountains. I
You're
don't do
going
the
to be
slopes.
the only one, right?
No. Album.
Oh, because he dislocated his shoulder?
Album dislocated his shoulder. Pearl just doesn't feel like it. So me.
Wait, what? Pearl's a beast skier.
She's OD, but she's been there, done this, bro. You think she's worried about
Wait, why
proving
is
anything to y'all?
One text, I guarantee she'll ski with me.
Probably.
I
But
can't believe that. That's the most disappointed I've been so far.
oh, here we go. Nah, but it's gonna be fun because Pearl just doesn't want to do it. Me, Album, Pearl not gonna go, and then we're gonna be just at the lodge or at the house, like kicking it.
I hate that. A lot of people I was like, yeah, I'll be at the lodge. I'd be like, no, I'll be at the house.
Well, the house is good too, but I'm saying like when y'all come back from the mountain, we want to chill at the lodge for a second,
Especially
get some food, some
upstate
drinks.
New York lodge, that's dark.
That's fine. There's probably some
Upstate
beautiful
New York
65-year-old
lodge,
women there.
That's tough.
Anyway, I'm glad I got that off my chest. I was having a very bad day, but now I feel better.
Very bad day.
But now I feel better. We're still going. We're going to end up in somewhere upstate New York. We're going to have a blast. We got a real solid group. But for everyone who canceled, I hope you're seeing this because it's officially on site. The next time I see you, a quick one right here. You'll be fine. Anyway, LeBron James won the in-season tournament. Is he the GOAT?
Be after this?
Every time LeBron does
How does
anything,
this
that's the
affect his
question.
legacy?
How does this affect LeBron's legacy?
It doesn't. It can't.
This just in though. This might change your tune. The Crypto Center or Staples. I don't know if they're going back after crypto is all bullshit.
Oh, the flag.
They're raising a banner for the in-season tournament in crypto.
So, the only thing I will give LeBron credit for is just putting in the most amount of effort anyone could possibly put into playing ball.
I mean,
Like, if he didn't care about the in-season tournament, no one would have cared. Same when they switched the All-Star format. He was the one leading it and playing hard.
Well, I mean, I think
He makes everything happen. It's not Adam Silver. It's no one else. The in-season tournament would have been trash if he didn't try or make the final.
yeah, he's the face of the league, and I just think that's what people on Twitter was saying was that like Adam Silver is very, very lucky how it played out, right? The Lakers being the premier franchise in the NBA with the premier player in the NBA making it, along with essentially a team that nobody expected to make it with a rising star. It was like the perfect combination of things that could happen to further the league and the in-season tournament itself. And it's just really, really – also, shout out LeBron for giving back, right? Because all those bozos at the end of the bench just doubled their salary because LeBron and the rest of the team, obviously.
What's he doing with the money?
What is LeBron doing with
Yeah.
the money? I don't know. Probably saving it. He's mad cheap.
Is there a YouTube channel?
She already got one, bro.
No, I know, but investment.
Well, yeah, they definitely need some investment because I haven't seen her on my algorithm at all.
Oh, I never have either, but that's probably means it's doing its job.
Yeah, it's probably doing its job. I don't think I need to just watch 8-year-old girl on YouTube.
And then he was right at Bronny's game, too.
I mean, ultimately, in-season tournament was really, really cool. I wanted the Knicks to win, but it was cool that the Pacers kind of like showed out. I don't think they're going to make any noise in the East, but, you know, they got a nice young team. But the Lakers winning was the best thing to happen to the NBA. And not for nothing, based on the success of this year's tournament, they definitely running it back next year. And it could be a staple going forward. They'll probably make some tweaks to it. Let me ask you this. They said the winner of the in-season tournament, should they be guaranteed a spot in the playoffs?
No, because then they would stop trying. But a simple solution would be just to make the groups divisions. Bring back the rivalries instead of random-ass East, West. I don't know why that wasn't the case to begin with.
That's true.
It just makes it more intense.
You know what I think, though? They think why they might have done that was because in division, teams, they play each other 4 times a year anyway.
Ramp it up. Bump it up, Buttercup. I want to see
I'm
more rivalries.
down. Yeah, I'm down to see the
Yeah.
Knicks Celtics rivalry.
Yeah, Knicks see anyone.
Well, I mean, I'm talking about on our division.
I forgot the
Yeah.
division.
It's like
True,
Celtics,
true.
Sixers, Raptors, and
Nets.
Nets.
Knicks,
All of which we have a
Nets.
pretty decent rivalry.
Yeah,
with.
Knicks Nets go right down to the Barclays.
Yeah, the Nets got to be a little better before they fucking with us.
I mean, just to have Mikal Bridges as the centerpiece of your team is dark. Like in the
It's not that dark
No,
because
in promotional materials.
Sure, I'll give you that.
Yeah.
I'll give you that because Mikal is a great piece and could be like a second or third option on a contender. So I mean, and Brooklyn's a big market, so they're always in the market to get a star. So if they could be good. They would have been pretty good.
But when you pass by Barclays and see the decals and he's in the middle, you're like, all right, this is.
Well, I mean, to go from that and then like if you look at like a year ago, they had Kevin Durant, James Harden, Kyrie Irving, like all like front and center. And still nobody gave a fuck about the Nets.
True. Liberty are way more star-studded than the Nets. When they switch
Bro.
out those decals, it's a huge downgrade.
I'm gonna tell you something. I've been to a Nets game at the Barclays. I've been to a Liberty game at the Barclays. Say what you want. All the weirdos out there who want to talk shit about the WNBA, the environment at the WNBA game is just 10 times better than at a Nets game at the Barclays.
You've been doing Nets game at the Barclays?
Yeah.
They bump it up like a club in there for the Liberty game. It's
because
crazy.
there's no one in there cheering.
I know.
There's no one in there cheering, so they have to bump up the music to make it seem like it's a fucking club in there. Watch, next season they're gonna be handing out hookahs. I mean, have a hookah night, and then people will show out and have a fucking blast.
They did a Washington Heights franchise team.
Oh, that would be fire.
The Dykeman Donuts.
The Dykeman Diablos.
Diablo
coño.
Dykeman Diablos would be incredible.
Right?
Pretty like inconvenient for a stadium. There's
That would
no
be-
room.
That would be nuts.
Where would they play? Put a
Where,
dome
where
out?
would they play?
They'd have to just put a tent over an outdoor court.
I don't know. Yeah, I mean Van Cortlandt Park is in the Bronx technically, but it's close.
What's the one that Harris likes? It'd be a Brooklyn team. Oh, I'm forgetting it.
What are you talking about?
Nah, he always goes to some stupid park in Bushwick.
Fort Greene?
No, not Fort Greene Park. It has a Herbert Von King.
Oh,
Park. Herbert Von. It's always talking about going to Herbert Von King
Herbert
Park.
Von King Park. Yeah, I mean, look, Adam Silver, if you're listening, we got 3 more NBA franchises right here in New York.
Caroline deserves a team.
Caroline,
She could carry that fan base on her back.
Her and Vinny as like
Vinny
the
J?
owners of a franchise in Hoboken.
Vinny J as an owner that's what we need.
I love how much Caroline and Vinny show up on the podcast.
I think they were on CNBC.
I think they were too. They're a powerful couple. Good
There's
for them.
no way they won those bets. Did they win the bets?
They're up pretty high.
I mean,
Oh,
they
really?
have to be
All
having.
the comments were they weren't shitting on them. They're like, at this point, you're going to go to Dave and Buster's for your honeymoon. All the comments.
No, I feel like they have to be having a great couple weeks, right? The wedding, being on the news. Juan Soto's.
What show were they on? Squawk Box?
I don't know. What show were they on?
What show were they on?
Squawk.
More on CNBC. What program were they on?
No, it was like a local news in like Chicago.
Oh, what? Oh, CNBC is pretty huge. Okay.
Almost positive.
Well, they went on Morning Joe.
I think it was on like a CBS local news.
I thought that was pretty like cool that they went to the Sopranos house and took photos. I personally have never seen that before.
Is he
from
from
a
New
wedding.
Jersey?
Yeah. Well, he's from Brooklyn, and then he moved to Jersey.
Okay.
When he was, like 10, I think.
Okay. Caroline doing a lot of Jersey for being from Staten Island. That's all I'm going to say.
What do you mean?
She taking photos in front of the Sopranos house. She's from Staten Island. She's not from New Jersey. No one cares about Staten Island if you're from New Jersey. So she gave it away right there.
Respectfully, who wants to claim Staten Island though?
She loves Staten Island.
I'm sure she does, but is she going to tell the world that?
Yeah.
She would?
They should have taken a photo in front of John.
If you say something bad about Staten Island, she actually gets like.
That's fine. She can get mad, but she knows I'm valid. She has to know I'm valid.
She definitely does.
She gets it. But, like,
Because now I've had conversations with her where she was just like, no, like I understand why people don't claim Staten Island, but and I told her all the time, I was, you're the best thing to come out of Staten Island since my son Pete.
but, like,
What about
my
Gotti?
mom is like the most Staten Island lady I've ever met in my entire life. Like her mom is.
Let me be clear. There are good people on the island of Staten. Do not get me wrong, but unfortunately, the other people spoil it for you.
All I'm going to say is she should have gone to John Gotti's house if she was really Staten Island.
Nah. What has John Gotti done that Tony Soprano hasn't?
Literally everything.
Tony Soprano is one of the greatest television characters of all time. John Gotti,
The real mobster.
who cares?
There's no way a gangster would be so soft and in touch with his emotions as Tony Soprano was. There's no way. He was so introspective.
Well, he had to be. He was in therapy, brother.
Because he was on a show. That's why he had to be.
Yeah.
Melfi,
where mental health
Melfi was so bad.
Where mental health meets the mob. That's what that show's all about, bro.
Yeah, I'm just rewatching it with Carly. Pretty slow. Really
Yeah?
slow. Better
You know
pick
what
up
I just
soon.
started rewatching?
No.
Not rewatching. I've never watched it before. Game of Thrones.
Oh, yeah. You see, why'd you say rewatch?
Because I don't know. You just said rewatch. I just started watching Game of Thrones. We got some Thrones fans out there. Bro, I don't know what the hell I was sleeping on. Because what happened was, everybody.
What you waiting for?
No, for real, though. Yeah, everybody knows the 3-episode rule of the series, right? Especially an HBO series because it's heavy. We're talking 55 minutes straight dialogue, usually pretty fucking dark, especially Game of Thrones. So I watched the first 3 episodes by myself years ago. After it had already started and it was already out for a couple of years, and like, it was just mad slow and boring, and everybody was just like talking mad slow, and they had those. I don't know. I just couldn't get into it. But recently, I sat down with my homegirl, and we were watching it, and she was kind of like explaining it to me the first couple of episodes, like who's who, what's what, what's going to happen, without giving away spoilers or whatever. And for me, that really helped me to be invested. This shit is a medieval soap opera. It really is just a bunch of like messy shit happening, and a bunch, like, first of all, first episode, they hit you right off the bat with twin-on-twin incest. Like, just like, we're going to set the tone. This is some nasty shit happening in Westeros.
Then. You got to keep the bloodline pure.
Did you watch it?
I've seen
oh
like
my
3
God, wait,
episodes
hold
at
on.
least.
Did
I
you
got to finish it, though.
Did you just sign off on the Lannisters inbreeding?
No, that's what they did.
Of course that's what they did, but we know that's not okay.
No, but that's what
That's
they did
why
forever.
Joffrey's off his fucking rocker.
That's what they did for who?
Again, I'm only on the first episode of season 3, so let's not give anything away.
Who, Devitt?
But I gotta tell you, I can't wait for the good brother Joffrey to die.
That's Devitt.
Devitt?
Yeah, you don't see the similarities?
Not really. That's your boy. So I really don't know. But, nah, Joffrey's a sick fuck. I heard he quit acting because he was so good at being a scumbag that everyone like saw him in the street and it was on sight for him. Because I feel that. Because even, I'm looking at him on screen. I'm like, if I saw him outside, I might be like, yo.
Wait, he quit acting?
Why Ned?
Because he was too good.
Like, why Lord Eddard, who was just like trying to act on honor, and then you pull up and have his head. Bro, I almost wanted to stop watching the show after that happened. That was episode 9 of season 1. I almost wanted to stop watching the show.
I don't know why I like dragons, but never got into Thrones. I'll have to get into Thrones, too.
Wait, you never, I'm talking about it, you never watched it.
No. I watched like 3 episodes. I've seen dragons, though.
Brother.
I like dragons.
You've seen House of Dragons, but you didn't watch.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let me just tell you. I'm not going to say too much because I want you to actually watch it. But Daenerys Targaryen, mother of dragons, she's a little baddie, and right now in the beginning of season 3, her dragons are getting real big. And her House of Dragons takes place before the dragons were like extinct for a while.
The blonde bombshells, yeah.
Yeah. The blonde.
Wait, no, they're not extinct.
Well, not in House of Dragons, but that was 200 years before.
Got it.
Boom. Right. So, Game of Thrones, dragons were extinct. Tell me how. Again, I'm giving this away, but you're not going to remember anyway.
Dragons coming to life is not a big spoiler.
No. But she steps into a fire with her 3 dragon eggs that were petrified dragon eggs, thought to be just essentially rocks. And she stepped into the fire. When the fire went out, she was standing there untouched, unharmed, with 3 baby dragons all over her.
This is like the opposite of a sales pitch to me.
You just don't fucking get it, bro. You don't understand it. You never will.
Sales pitch to not watch.
No.
Talking about
you know what it is with you, bro? Like, you can't ever like take somebody's word for some shit. You always got to see for yourself if you like something.
I know. When someone tells me I'm going to like something, I believe you. I'm going to like it. But this little anecdote's not selling me.
Because you watch House of Dragons, I'm just trying to connect with you. You know what? Fuck you, bro. How about that?
There are a few people I know.
I'll have your head for this.
My sister.
You're talking to a king.
My sister doesn't know what shows I like. What she make me want to watch? Oh my God! What the fuck? Tick Tick Boom? Are you fucking kidding me?
Wait, with my son Andrew Garfield?
Well, that's because I grew up going to that diner, where Jonathan Larson wrote. He didn't write it. He worked there when he wrote Rent. Moondance.
Hold on. The diner we used to get milkshakes at?
That's Silver Spurs.
Oh, okay, never mind.
No, Moondance was on 6th Avenue and Grand Street. Now it's like the Soho House or something. But yeah, that's where Jonathan Larson worked. It was a musical about him writing Rent. What the fuck? I do like the Rent music, but no.
Is Vanessa Hudgens in that?
She is, actually.
She looked real nice.
And I still couldn't get with it.
Hmm?
I still couldn't get behind it.
Vanessa Hudgens just got married.
I heard.
Devastating. Devastating. When I found out about it, I mean, Rosario Dawson's still single, so we still outside. But Vanessa Hudgens,
how old is she, though?
What?
Rosario Dawson?
Don't matter. We don't age
50,
change.
Right?
No. She's in her 40s.
Oh, really?
Yeah. We don't age shame around here.
She dated Eric Andre.
She gorgeous. Did she?
Mm-hmm.
Eric Andre's one of those guys. Eric Andre's one of those guys where he's like kind of ugly but still does well for himself.
I don't think he's that ugly. He makes himself extremely ugly.
We're talking about okay. When I say ugly, right? When I say ugly, I'm talking about ugly for a famous person. If you're famous, you probably got there because you look handsome or beautiful, whatever, or you're really funny. He's one of those guys who got famous because he's really funny, which makes him hotter. You know what I'm saying? Pete Davidson toes the line of handsome because he's funny and handsome because he's handsome.
No, he doesn't.
What do you mean?
no one. I don't think that anyone actually thinks he's handsome.
I disagree.
It's all personality.
Katie, is he handsome or is he only good looking because he's funny? Pete Davidson.
If he was just like a regular dude, just like on the streets, like I don't think he would.
See?
Really?
Yeah.
You don't know hot guys like me. I'm telling you.
I guess I don't.
You really don't.
I wish I was more into guys.
You should be.
Fuck.
Remember we did a hot guy draft and you said Joe Manganiello wasn't hot?
I said at the time that you picked him, he just fumbled Sofia Vergara.
Oh, okay.
No one's less hot when you fumble a
Because
baddie.
Carly was listening to the Toast podcast yesterday, and I just walked in, and they were like, "Is anyone in the world hotter than Joe Manganiello?" And I was dying.
That sounds like something Carly would think.
No, she didn't say it. The host did.
Oh, the host of the show she was watching.
listening to.
But I'm
Yes.
sure she agrees. Does she agree that Joe Manganiello is hot?
Yeah, but I mean, I don't know if she thinks he's like number one like that.
Yeah, he's okay. He's a good-looking guy. But he fumbled Sofia Vergara, and that's all I think of. When I look at him, I'm like, damn, you must be
Oh,
sad.
did he, or was it mutual?
Who the fuck knows? We weren't in the
Yeah,
bedroom
so
when they
why
were
you
having their
saying he did
arguments.
it?
Because that's the narrative that I'm choosing to
Oh,
put out
okay,
into
fair enough.
the world. He fumbled Sofia Vergara, and now she's outside putting up bikini pics on Instagram constantly.
Who's she with?
Probably whoever the hell she
You
wants.
should get with the real the husband from Modern Family.
Ed O'Neill?
Archie Bunker?
My son Ed O'Neill?
Yeah.
Nah, not Archie Bunker. That's what's his name on Al Bundy's.
Oh, Al Bundy.
Al
Who's Archie
Bundy.
Bunker?
Archie Bunker was somebody else. Anybody know Archie Bunker in the movie?
Some other sitcom guy, right?
I guess so.
I heard
That's
it in a
probably
Rick
from our
Ross
parents.
song.
Our parents
Yeah,
did.
yeah. But so was Al Bundy, no?
No. He had 15 seasons of Married with Children in the 90s.
Oh, I had no idea.
I think it was like late 80s, early 90s, right? Yeah.
I need to know who Archie Bunker is.
What the fuck is Archie Bunker?
I don't know. Look it up.
Yeah, I have no idea. But that shit is interesting to me. Because everyone obviously like sees different things when they see different people, and we don't know. What do they say? Beauty's in the eye of the beholder.
What's All in the Family is the sitcom Archie Bunker's from?
All in the Family. Is that the one with Michael J. Fox? Or is that Little House on the Prairies? Or is that Jason Bateman? You know what I watched? And I'm gonna tell you this. I watched like 20 minutes on and off because I was just looking for one specific character, but I might need you to do a deep dive on Southern Hospitality so that this way we can do a whiteboard segment, just because one of my good friends is on the show now. And I watched the first episode just to be able to see him on it, and I can tell he's already going to be a problem all season.
Yeah, he didn't do much in the first episode,
No,
but they're setting it up for him too.
Yeah, we need whiteboard segments on all these shows, like smaller ones. They don't have to be as in-depth as Love is Blind, but like small, just to kind of get the gist of what these shows.
Yeah.
Vanderpump's coming back.
Where Sheena apparently made out with Tom Schwartz.
What?
I don't know when though.
Sheena, mama, you could do way better than Tom. What are you doing?
Why can't they act right in Vegas? They're fucking adults.
Sin City, dog.
Jack's got a porn star pregnant in Vegas.
Did he?
3 times.
Sounds like a good weekend.
Sheena was also on some other podcast saying Ariana doesn't know how hard this breakup's been for her.
Oh, God.
You saw that one?
Everybody want to play the victim.
And then Lala's line.
What was Lala's line?
Trailer,
What'd she say?
she's like, I've never seen someone cheated on and be treated like God.
Oh.
Yeah, but like, is Ariana supposed to say no to Dancing with
Yeah,
the
I don't
Stars?
know. Well, I mean, maybe. Not the other
but,
stuff.
like-
Nah. She shouldn't say no to opportunities.
No.
But she should just understand that, like, now she's just entering her villain era.
But she's Roxy Hart in Chicago now. That's crazy. She has no talent. Not that I've seen.
You just almost won Dancing with the Stars.
Oh, I've never seen her dance.
She
Was
has
she
no
good?
It's
talent.
amazing.
Oh, really?
Of
Okay, I take that
course.
back.
Of course,
All I
of
remember
course.
is she said she took her stand-up comedy really seriously, and she was like, she's one of the least funny people ever.
Because she hated Kristen.
Yeah, well, that's fair.
You gotta-
Kristen's hilarious.
You got to
though.
respect confidence to be able to step up on stage and do stand-up, though.
It was.
Could
yeah,
you do
that's
it?
true. I mean, I could. I wouldn't want to.
Yeah, I don't know if I would. I think I could, too, but I wouldn't want to either. Just because on the off chance that somebody heckles, I'm the type to jump off stage. Have problems.
You the next Matt Rife.
Matt Wright.
Oh, this is crazy. Matt Rife is just not hot. He's never been hot. What the hell is this?
Oh.
He's always like, yeah, well, I've only gotten famous since I've been good looking. He's so weird looking. He looks like a lesbian.
Yeah, he looks like Pearl Bag, for sure.
Like, got his, what is he has, like a new jaw? Like, this dude is not attractive.
I mean, look, I think that, like, when he was just existing as a comedian, I thought he was pretty funny. But, like, now that the entire narrative around him is, like, whether or not he's funny or he's just hot, and he's kind of, like...
Neither.
No, but he's also, like, saying, like, well, yeah, I have a lot of female fans because I'm really, like,
Yeah,
attractive.
He
And,
buy all in on it.
he's, like, buying in on it
Yeah.
and, like, owning it, which is, like, all right, cool. It's funny because like, you want people to have confidence, but then when they have confidence like that and they just come off douchey, you're just like, bro, like you ain't that good looking to be talking like that.
Not at all.
You know what I mean? And he's not funny. He's not funny enough to be talking like that either.
Shane Gillis is hotter than Matt Rife.
Because he's funnier.
Mm-hmm.
That fucking gif of Shane Gillis has me weak every time
Which
I see
one?
it. The one with the gun, where he turns,
Oh,
he
yeah,
has it in his mouth and then he turns it on the other person.
Trying to think. What other stand-ups are hotter than... Jerry Seinfeld was hotter than Rife. In his prime?
Jerry Seinfeld in his prime is
Yeah,
hotter than Matt Rife.
Definitely. Looked like my dad.
I mean, according to the show, 9 seasons of Jerry Seinfeld just bagging every hot girl in New York City. I mean, I imagine, yeah, he probably did well for himself. I was more of a Costanza guy myself.
I mean, so was everybody.
Everybody loved George. Elaine, too. Julia Louis-Dreyfus.
She looks better now.
Yeah. You watch Veep?
No, but I know it racks up like hundreds of awards.
Yeah, people love
You
Veep.
would love Veep.
People love Veep.
Oh,
Yeah,
why?
I
I
don't know.
never get into comedy. I don't watch too many comedies. I love The Curse, though, on Showtime. That
Yo,
shit is so fucking
Let's
good.
dive into that, bro. Why don't you like laughing?
I don't know.
What's the matter with you?
I do like laughing. But like when people like bump into some shit or something like that.
You like
You know-
you like a wipeout. You like wipeout
I
comedy.
mean, who doesn't like a wipe? That'll
Wipeout
never not
comedy
be
is
funny.
hilarious.
Matt Crowley in Spring Break ran right into a screen. Like
Okay,
he
okay.
thought it was open and he just ran right into it and the whole thing fell down and that was like one of the funniest things I've ever seen. Doesn't get better than that.
Physical comedy is good. Physical comedy, I'll give you
Or
that.
when like Harris fucks up something. That's one of the funniest things in life.
Well, no. The funniest thing is watching our friend Harris
Try to understand things.
order food at a diner or anywhere that has an extensive menu.
Yeah, speaking
Because he'll like be looking at his and like reading very intently and then like he's cheating on a test.
he once said
He's
he
like, look at that, what are you getting?
he once said he regrets 50% of his orders.
Bro,
That's a lot.
every
That's a
time.
huge number.
And one time, the funniest thing I ever did to Harris was like I ordered, right? And he saw what I ordered the same thing. I called the guy back, ordered something different.
Oh, that's foul. Yeah, this is the same guy that
Without telling him. So when the food came out, I had a different meal than what he had. And he was sick.
at the
Mad
shitty
funny.
ski lodge, he asked how they recommend he should cook his burger.
Bro, I think in the service industry, there's nothing that someone who works in the service industry hates more than being like, oh, well, what do you recommend?
I don't think that's that bad.
What would you get?
I don't think that's terrible.
It's
Asking how
not,
to cook
it's
a
not
burger
that
is
bad.
personal preference.
It's not that bad. And if you're in a good mood, you'd be like, oh, yeah, well, I always get this. Or, people really like this and you're fine. But if it's like one of those days where like you're busy as fuck, and again, you have to have a certain personality to work in hospitality. But if it's one of those days where you're busy as fuck and like you have annoying customers and you're just trying to like get through it, you don't want to sit there and be like at a diner, like, what do you recommend? Like, bro, it's a diner.
That's true, but all
Get
you
a
have to do
fucking
is say
burger, get
one
some wings,
dish.
mozzarella sticks, get something.
All you got to do is recommend one dish. It's like 2 words.
I know.
How do you
but
know? You never even been a waiter.
that's not
Katie
true.
has been.
First of all, he don't know nothing about me.
No,
Yes, I have.
You've been a food truck waiter. That's not
Food
the
truck,
same.
and I worked in a restaurant.
Which one?
Golden
Golden Corral?
No, I wish. Muscle Maker Grill.
Oh, that's true, but that's also not
A friend of mine when we were younger bought a franchise and like needed somebody to work the front of house, and I went in there and I did
Do
it.
they only serve protein?
No, it was just like all like health conscious meals.
But you
like
weren't on the ground
bowls,
like Katie was.
What? Were you an actual waitress?
Outback.
3 years.
At Outback?
Oh,
The
really?
Bloomin' Onion?
3 years.
3 years in Outback? The
You-
Bloomin' Onion.
Were
How
you
many?
going up to tables and taking orders like she was?
Yeah.
I would just recommend
Not like
the
her.
fastest thing that would get them in and out of the restaurant.
Yeah, exactly. And that's what I'm saying. Do you feel what I'm saying? I'm like, if you're just like trying to do your job and someone's like, well, what do you recommend? You were nice though. You probably took the time.
No, I would be like, I would tell them the same thing over and over again.
Yeah.
The kitchen could put it out fast, and I knew they would leave.
You see, the method to the madness. I like that. I like
What was
that.
the go-to order though?
It was just the Outback special.
Yeah,
Which
what's
is
that
what?
It was like a piece of steak, your choice, and then 2 sides.
All right.
It's a nice little special.
I like that. Outback ain't bad.
I've never been.
I've always said Outback's the best out of like all of those.
Wait, Outback is the onion one?
Yeah.
Oh, I've been one time then.
Kill, fuck, marry, Outback, Applebee's,
We went
Chevy's.
one time.
Yeah, we went together one time.
Kill, fuck.
What Chevy's real? I've been to Chevy's.
Chili's, not Chevy's. Chili's.
Chevy's is another one too, right?
Yeah. Tex-Mex. That's actually pretty good. I had that back in
I
the
think
day.
Chili's might be the best one of those. Chili's or the Bees. I'll go Applebee's half off
You're saying Applebee's and Chili's are better than Outback?
from the one experience I had at Outback, yeah.
Yeah, but you're not the type to eat at those places.
No.
Weren't we in like the middle of Alabama?
Yeah, Alabama Outback.
That's so funny. I never talked to you about that. You like so growing up, right? If you like, and you're a little kid at this point, growing up, and y'all wanted to like step out for dinner and have like a little dinner, would y'all not go to any of the chain spots?
We went to Applebee's only after basketball games downtown at the movie
Yeah,
theater.
I know
That's
that
the
one.
only one we went to.
So you never like, it wasn't a treat for you to step out to like Olive Garden or Red Lobster.
We've never been there. We would go to McDonald's on PTA meetings too.
All right. So the extent of your like fast food like chain spots or like Applebee's or that one place in McDonald's. Otherwise, your mom was cooking or you eating at nice restaurants.
Or we just went to restaurants. Yeah,
Nice
like
restaurants?
Lupe's or El Corralo.
Yeah. So
But those aren't even like those
no.
aren't even fancy though.
No.
those restaurants.
But I'm just saying, like, I just feel like the way I was growing up was that, like, if we wanted to step out and have a nice dinner, we like felt really good about going to Olive Garden. We felt really good about going to Red Lobster. Now that's just how I grew up. Like now, naturally, I'd rather go anywhere else. But it's just funny to me that you didn't grow up like that.
I did not.
Interesting.
Pure class.
Then you say shit like that.
Pure class. You've been to those
Hampton
restaurants,
boy.
though. Those are humble restaurants.
Well, no, of course, absolutely. I'm just saying that it's just funny to me that like that was like trashy to you, and to me, I was hyped.
I didn't say anything.
I was hyped for never-ending breadsticks.
It's funny to me that y'all ate like clowns.
Nah. We ate what we could afford, bite. So watch it.
I feel like those restaurants aren't
Places in like college.
B-dubs.
He went to B-Dubs. Yeah, B-Dubs.
I feel like those places aren't even that cheap.
Back then, it was
Back
like
then,
better than
maybe.
the alternative.
Like
You know what I'm saying?
Applebee's, there's Chili's is like pretty normal price and stuff.
Well, like now, it's kind of turned into that. Yeah, that's why it don't really make sense to me.
Me and my dad would go to Friendly's sometimes too.
Love Friendly's is different though.
Friendly's.
Because Friendly's, like cheesecake, is an experience. Not only get a meal, but you get a guaranteed fire dessert afterward as well.
Guaranteed?
Yes.
It comes for free?
No, but if you're gonna get dessert, you know it's gonna be good.
Yeah.
What are they called? The Friendly's?
Sundays?
Nah. But there was like a name for them.
Nor'easters?
What? No,
That's like a McFlurry type.
a nor'easter.
This place in New Jersey that I go to, yeah. It's a great name. I only went to Cheesecake for the first time with work. And Maggiano's, which is the best restaurant in the world.
No, I can agree with that. I can agree with that.
Now I'm a big fan of these places.
Yeah, I mean they're great. They're like kind of funny to go to now. They're like a little. I mean, even though like I don't think I would go to a Red Lobster and Olive Garden.
I mean, the B-Dubs in
days.
Orlando was the worst food I've ever had.
Wow. Yeah.
Before we went to Cole Anthony's house, where we got there and Stefania was there.
Yeah. Stefani was there, and a number of other random
Andy Adrian
TikTokers.
Harding.
Another.
He was there
Yeah,
too.
he
'cause
was.
He was doing the slam ball tournament.
Yeah.
Cole
Hey.
Anthony should not be.
And YPK Ray's quarterback.
Yeah.
No, he wasn't there. They're just friends, right? We didn't meet him.
The little guy?
I don't remember. There was a number of people that never random
little guy,
TikTok.
yeah,
Remember
little man.
the two brothers, the two Asian brothers. They were always doing like sus humor. I think they got banned on TikTok,
Probably.
but you know
What a-
they
what
were
a
there.
crew. What a cast.
What a weird crew.
Stefania. Could you beat her one-on-one?
Stefania? I mean, yeah.
That's what all her haters say.
Me right now, like completely out of shape, haven't played basketball in years.
I mean,
I'd probably leave her on zero.
I don't know how she would do it. She'd do some like hook
Nah,
shot.
that's not even true. I'd probably let
She
her
could
shoot
hit
a
a
couple
jump
threes.
shot.
Yeah. I'll let her shoot a couple threes because I got to conserve my energy. If there's one thing I learned from the good brother Chris White, is conserve your energy against the little guards.
Chris White randomly just has basketball stamina. He never gets tired when he's playing.
Because he doesn't do much moving.
He controls the game.
Yeah, he could.
The
It's like
perform-
Jokic.
The performance he put on against Slim was amazing.
Yeah, Slim is way better than him. And for him to win
1,000
that,
times better than
and for him to win that
But
was pretty
he's
impressive.
tiny though. He's like 100 pounds.
Well, he's skinny, yeah.
Yeah, he should be more athletic, but still. Chris White versus Julian Newman. What was that matchup? It's so funny on paper.
mean,
You a
it-
content guy.
It was funny on paper. Funny on paper, and probably. I mean, I don't know which one has performed the best, but like that one had to have done well.
I think that one did.
That one had to have done well.
it's a
No,
great-
the, Cam and Little Nelson one did good.
Okay,
I
because
don't get
they're
it.
like a
I don't
package
get it.
deal.
Yeah, but
Don't
they-
get it. How is Chris White not more entertaining than Cam versus
every
Little
single
Nell?
video that Cam puts out gets like 1 million views.
People love Cam these days. His new like AAU lane.
He's great in his videos. I don't get joining this league and just no one says a word except for Chris White. Literally no one says a word. Talk. That's the whole point.
Also, just know that they played like 3 games.
Oh, they're tired.
today.
So Chris White's just sitting out of his mind.
Yeah.
Out of his mind, nonstop
I
energy.
think they were like over it by like the 3rd game of the day. Type of thing.
Yeah.
My two favorites are the two people that don't shut up, Nick and Chris.
Yeah.
They do not shut up.
Well, I
He
just
has
think
to
it's
be on some
important.
shit.
Like, and I've noticed this, right?
Well, actually,
Mike's secret stuff.
I've noticed this
Nelson left, I was like,
with who?
Riz.
Oh yeah. He's good guy. He was actually pretty nice when I met him, but seemed pretty nice. But I'm sure he's
I'm a fan.
got his demons. But
He smoked with Snoop Dogg before.
did he?
This is Snoop Dogg like invited him over.
Nick Briz?
Did some dunks and they smoked together. This was like years ago. I think before even. I think this is still when he was doing just Instagram dunks.
Snoop Scout Town?
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, that's not that crazy. Snoop reposted
Yeah.
us on Instagram a couple times.
Who posts us? D.L. Hewley.
D.L. Hughley, one of the original kings of comedy. Show some respect.
I mean, who gave them that name though?
I don't know.
Okay. But is that a true accolade he has?
Yes, it's like him, Bernie Mac, Cedric the Entertainer, and Steve Harvey.
That's pretty
I believe
cool.
are the
What he
original
reposted
kings of
very
comedy.
random things though. One was Jussie Smollett,
Oh yeah,
and I don't know what he did. He did it twice, right?
I could see him getting a kick out of that.
I mean, that was a good one. That was a solid one.
Yeah.
I mean, this is a great story.
Yeah, I mean, an incredible story. They recreated it on Law & Order SVU.
Really?
Yeah. You see that episode, Katie?
No, but I feel like we just talked about the same. We were talking about something last week, and we had this legit same.
Here?
Yeah. The Law & Order just takes shit right out of the.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's right.
right
I
out
said
of the
my name
headlines.
was in the show. That's right.
Yeah. No, that is insane to me. But yeah. What else has he reposted? We've had a few guys, like random celebrities, who fuck with us.
Dion reposted before.
Dion who?
The only Dion.
Deion Sanders?
He did.
Prime time?
He got crazy views, and eventually I think he took it down. Ocho Cinco reposted.
Hell yeah.
Shaq has or no?
I don't think so. I also think we get reposted on Twitter way more than we know.
Oh, really?
I think so.
I'll randomly see you guys.
Yeah, I
Oh,
randomly come across
interesting.
us.
I've only
from
seen
time
us
to
on
time.
Twitter for the reality stuff.
Yeah, that too. Reddit. We was on Reddit before. Remember we had that
We're pinned on one of the
yeah,
Vanderpump
exactly.
Reddits. We're
Thank you.
pinned.
We were pinned.
It's
yeah.
like a subreddit of the Vanderpump subreddit. For the
Still.
diehards.
We're still well on our way.
Where we want to be.
Exactly where we want to be. Which is why we really need to like break into this reality scene.
I need to go to BravoCon. I need to do a con with Carly's cousins. Just like bring them all in.
Which cousins?
All the little cousins.
Oh hell yeah.
The house called Ocean City. We're calling it Ocean Con.
Ocean Con.
I mean, Max and Emmy fucking screwed me over last week. We were supposed to film. I
think-
want to watch Home Alone 3.
Nah,
I said,
nah,
oh
nah.
my god, dude! How many times can you see this movie?
You gotta bring me along so I can 1v1 these kids in drafts.
Max?
Yeah.
Oh, we got to figure out a way
I'll
out of this.
smoke him in a Pokemon
Max is
draft.
convinced that I have like a world famous Pokemon collection that I Googled something online because like he's always bragging about his collection. I'm like, I don't care anymore. Like, look at this shit. Look what I got. And he made me promise him he can see it when he's 6. But every time I see him, he brings it up.
How old is he now?
5.
Oh
He's
my God, you don't have enough time. You gotta buy it.
No, we either buy it or next time I see him, I told him I sold it to Africa, like donated it to kids who need it. Pokemon cards.
I think the last thing that the kids in Africa need is Pokemon.
Well, what do I
cards.
do? Do I buy a fake collection that he's not impressed with, or say I donated it?
Just say you donated it.
Okay.
You don't have to say it in Africa.
He's gonna cry though. He's gonna cry. He cries at everything.
That's fine. Let him cry. He's a kid. They got to get their crying out before they're 10.
I just feel bad. He's really hyped to see this collection. You should see what I Google image though. It's like a crazy room. It might have been AI generated.
You should have just showed him Logan Paul's Charizard. And like
I should
been
put him
like,
on
this
to the
is
Paul
mine.
brothers in general.
No, he needs better. He needs better, way better influences.
That's true.
Put him on
Very
the Adrian Harding Canal.
Adrian, stay sober.
Nah, Adrian actually showed me something in this last Showdown.
I mean, his energy is amazing. He's really fucking funny.
So we hosted the House of Highlights Putt-Putt Showdown in Daytona Beach, Florida last week. Adrian Harding, Balin Levine, Jidon, and your age. Pretty star-studded, actually. I really like Balin, too.
Yeah, he's a really nice kid.
Nice kid, for sure.
Fans were out to see him more than anyone.
I know, right? We had fans that come all around the putt-putt area, and we tried very hard not to disclose our location.
You know what's
But they
crazy?
showed
All
up.
the comments made me realize that he looks like James Charles, Balin Levine.
James Charles?
Those were some of the top comments. That he
That
looks
Balin
like a
Levine looks like-
masculine James Charles.
I could see it.
He looks more like Timothy Chalamet than.
I'm just
He
saying
could
what
be
the
smack in the
comments
middle
are saying.
between them. He said he looks like Anakin Skywalker. I don't see that.
Oh, I see that. But
Yeah?
Just the
he
hair.
has this really famous video where he dressed up as Anakin.
Oh.
Yeah, and the cops go over to him. They're like, "Name, sir." He's like, "Anakin."
Yeah.
And like they get so mad at him. He's like, "I thought you were talking about my character name."
Yeah, I mean, that kind of humor, I could never do it. It's kind of funny, though.
Oh, whenever there's a funny confrontation, I think it's hilarious. It's so uncomfortable.
Could you still do that? Like how you
had to.
like how you were back in the day? Could you still muster up that kind of bozo energy?
If I was with him, yeah, easily. Or Jidon, easily. If I had to. Just depends on the people I was messing with. I don't want to mess with the cops like they do.
Yeah. I mean, I did a couple of videos with you back in the day doing that shit. I really don't think I could do that anymore.
I don't want to mess with. Yeah, they be playing
You don't
around
want to fuck
too
around
much.
with people.
Yeah.
You don't fuck around with people. Like everyone's just going through some shit, and we're gonna walk around like fuck with them and like ruin their day just for views.
I never ruin people's days. That's the difference.
How do you know that?
I guess I don't, but they were always like 10. They were like 5-second quick interactions. They never touched anyone.
Yeah,
and
I mean,
never
you were never really that bad. You were
Yeah.
just being stupid. The only thing that you probably did was like motherfuckers studying for their finals and midterms and stuff like that, and you were dancing on the tables in the library. That might have been a little annoying.
Yeah, but that was quick.
Yeah.
Very quick.
Yeah. Other than that, though, I think everything you did was very wholesome. Very fine.
Dalen Levine
What they
is
be
a
doing
boy.
now is crazy, because didn't Cannell get his ass beat in the airport?
By an old ass man because he was taking his bag
I kind of fuck
from
with
the
that,
carousel.
though. Poetic justice. It's like, all right, go into that style of videos and humor if you like, but like be ready to get your shit punched.
I mean, it's probably good for him though. Those views are probably good for him. The stand-up.
Definitely.
They're better than Ock TV.
I forgot about Ock TV.
You want to buy a gun? Yo, water gun, bro.
Yo, it's a prank. Cameras.
Those dudes were crazy, and
Yeah,
they got on Hot 97. They had an
Yeah.
interview with Ebro and Rosenberg, and I don't know who the woman is, the fake Angela Yee.
Whoever.
What
She
else
made
did they
she
do?
made an impact.
What were their famous ones? Oh, yo, bro, like I saw your girl over here. Can I run a train on her? And they're like, yo, what you thought I meant? They brought like a choo-choo train.
bro. It's a choo-choo train.
So stupid. I still, whatever.
Yo, wait. Matter of fact, this shit is genius.
Whenever Skylar comes over, we watch those for like hours.
Oh, my
What's
God.
another good one? Yo, you got a problem? And there's like a calculator.
Yeah. Oh, no, I calculated for you. I can help.
Selling guns in
So
the hood.
stupid.
Selling guns in the hood was crazy. He got a gun pulled on him.
But those are like, talk about the original kings of comedy. We're talking about the original kings of pranking.
Dennis CTV.
Dennis
I miss
CTV,
Dennis
Ock TV,
CTV.
these fucking guys. Like, we've been talking about them since we was in high school.
A little
Or
after, but
college.
not
A little
far
after. Like, right after high school, early college.
Or Vitali, zombie prank in the hood.
Yeah.
It's pretty good too.
Yeah, I mean, there was just a lot of good stuff.
Terrible stuff, but I kind of love a prank in the hood video.
What's a video that we haven't done that you think that you would want to try someday?
Zombie prank in the hood.
And I'm definitely not doing that with you, and you're not doing it without me. So
Zombie prank. I'm just trying to. I don't know. A prank? You talking about a prank?
just like any, like, you know what I mean? Like, we make our fucking TikTok videos and we do our podcast and stuff like that. But when we first got started, we was in the streets. Something like our old pull up pick up basketball
maybe
game.
something simple like we sit down and just have a debate me on a different topic.
Yeah.
That's not like a crazy. That's like very doable.
Yeah. Like
Talking
sit
about
down and
something
debate
stupid?
me. Yeah.
Oh man, I'd have to think on that one.
Yeah. I mean, that could be good. I mean, people do that shit.
Definitely something in the hood.
I feel like there's like a different definitely something in the hood. There's a different table in like Washington Square Park. There's a different table at every part of the park.
Oh, you
like
think so?
to do something else, like rap on this beat, or
Rap
like
on this beat's terrible.
you know what I mean, or like let me interview you. Like what's that? It's the blonde gay kid.
I love that kid.
Yeah, he's so good.
He's so cute.
You know who I'm talking about? What's his name?
I don't know.
I don't know.
His
but
dad is like the president of Adidas.
really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Nepo baby.
They coming off a major win at the Clio Awards.
I mean, that was an absurd win. It was absurd.
Of course.
Nike should never lose to Adidas.
Well, I mean, they did.
If it's all policy. Oh, well, you know, was it like for a commercial?
It was a commercial. It was something that they did. It was like one
okay.
activation
Got it,
that they had
got it.
that they might have beat Nike in at that point. And Nike was nominated as well. So
Big win at the Clio Awards.
big win at the Clio Awards. But yeah, no, that kid. I actually love his interviews. He's always running up to people in Washington Square Park and like asking him
He had
ridiculous
a
questions.
great question that I want to implement. It was like, what would get you canceled?
Oh,
That's a good question.
probably my Twitter from college. Not really. I didn't say anything crazy. I was just kind of ignorant.
I don't know what he was looking for. As if was it an opinion or something you've done? I don't know.
I don't know. I think I'm pretty clean cut.
I don't know. The guy who he asked like avoided the question and it went super viral because he was about to answer and then ducked it.
Yeah. What would you get canceled for? Maybe the Daquan videos.
Yeah, maybe those videos.
Maybe the Daquan videos, right? Yeah.
Or any of our other videos too.
No, I don't think we've done anything that's cancelable.
Like Saddam Hussein or like
Yeah. What if
Gaddafi? Maybe Gaddafi.
Yeah.
Or
yeah.
Elvis Presley.
Yeah, I mean, look, I get it. You do profiles on people, and I understand. But I also understand how, like, especially during that time, they're just like, bro, like, yo,
Yeah, that's reasonable.
Let my man rock.
That's reasonable.
You know what I'm saying? Like, now it's not the time.
I think Gaddafi is my favorite. One of my favorite people.
Whole era. Lucas is putting up insane shit on the
Bro, we were all doing crazy shit.
I don't know. It never
I did
really
videos on like
stopped.
NBA players' wives that
I
I'm
still am
sure
doing
like
this-
I can't put out anymore.
Still doing the same exact videos on my personal channel.
No, for sure.
I just ran out of like insane. Unless they come up. They got to do Steve Harvey, but I think he's only positive.
Steve Harvey, I think, like, hasn't done anything outlandish. He's probably kind of just a jerk.
No, it's gonna be a wholesome video.
Yeah.
Gaddafi's my favorite controversial one. You know he got killed. He got like a pull up his ass.
I don't even know who the fuck that is.
Gaddafi was like the former dictator of Libya. He's Michael Jackson of Africa.
I only pay attention to America. America first.
Ooh, what American figure should I do next? Obama?
Yeah, why not? The good brother Brock.
Too cool.
Nah, you should do Kamala. We did it, Joe.
Absolutely not.
We did
My
it.
George W. Bush one was a pretty big hit.
G-Dubs?
I mean, he's a pretty versatile.
GW's box office,
He's
though.
a pretty versatile talent.
Now watch this drive.
He golfed. He could pitch. He played football. He could barely. He's like reading the book upside down.
Oh, yeah, nah. GW's box
I was
office.
thinking we should do a first lady draft.
GW is what
Should we do it right now?
GW is what HW always wished he was.
That's the exact opposite.
Whatever. I stand by it.
No one respected George W. Bush. Should we do a first lady draft right now?
Let's get it.
5 people.
Go.
You want it first? Because I know who you're going to take.
You know I never disrespect the woman who did it first. Martha Washington. Shorty had the ups and the downs.
I don't know what that means.
I don't know either. I just heard it once. I think she's got, you know what I mean.
I'm going to go Nancy Reagan because she was the actual throat goat of Hollywood.
Wow.
That's true. That's a true fact. I didn't make that up.
See how you disrespect women? Unbelievable.
I didn't make that up.
Unbelievable. What she does with her throat is her business.
Nancy Reagan.
And Ronald's business.
Ronald.
All right. Oh. Yeah. Give me Michelle Obama. Pure grace.
She looked nice.
She looked real nice.
I mean, you got a nice start to your team so
Come
far.
on, man. Martha and Michelle?
Now I'm forgetting
They're going off for 40 together.
Oh, okay. I forgot Shorty's name for a second. She really held us down because her husband was in a wheelchair, too.
Oh.
Eleanor Roosevelt.
Oh!
Pretty sure she's one of the most accomplished first ladies
It
of her
wasn't
time.
FDR trying to keep that a secret for a minute, so Eleanor definitely held it
I
down.
don't know how the hell you do that.
Eleanor
Really
held
in
it
a
because
wheelchair.
when you got a good woman by your side and you hold it down.
The White House is a vice. Nah, I got two.
Okay.
I'm about to a great start.
That's pretty good.
Nancy Reagan and Eleanor Roosevelt.
Oh man, who I gotta go with next?
Let's see if we can even get 10.
Oh man, I don't know if we can get 10.
We have to try.
Oh, you know what?
May as well just go recent.
Because not only is she a first lady, but she was damn near the POTUS. Give me Hillary Clinton.
You're gonna lose the draft with that selection.
Probably.
No one.
Bro, I'm just thinking of the first one that comes to my mind.
True.
And also, Hillary Clinton is a force. Her in a pantsuit, hot.
You think she's cute?
No.
I mean, I'm gonna take someone that was actually.
There's a reason why Big Billy sought out Monica. Respectfully.
And why she fucking got smoked by Donald. Are you kidding me? It's a layup for anyone else.
Yeah, the Donald really Euro stepped her to the cup.
That was an
problem.
epic choke job. I'm going to take someone who was definitely the finest first lady. Well, actually, Melania Trump could be. But I'm going to go JKO, fashion icon.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, I forgot.
And she's been through the ringer.
Yeah, she's a baddie, too. She got that one picture with the glasses, right?
What? She got the pillbox hat. That's her thing.
That's what I'm talking about. She
Designed by my man Halston, played by Ewan McGregor on a Netflix series.
The pillbox hat.
I got a big 3.
Carly should wear a pillbox hat on wedding day.
I got a big 3 right now.
All right, hold on. I need somebody electric. Did Abe have a good woman? Did Thomas DJ?
I don't know Abe's wife's name.
I don't know Abe's wife either.
It looks like you might have to go recent again.
Yeah, I might have to go recent again. I'm definitely not going Jilly. As much as I respect Jilly B.
Yeah, Jilly can't be drafted.
She cannot be drafted. Oh, what's HW's wife's name?
No clue.
Is it Nancy Bush? Barb? Give me Babs.
That was a phone a friend.
Doesn't matter.
That's
Barbara
fine.
Bush.
That's fine.
Give me Babs.
I could go Cynthia Nixon for Richard.
Oh.
'Cause I am a fan of Sex in the City. I'm going to go Laura Bush because Shorty personally pulled up to my school after 9/11. Great woman.
Wow.
Yeah, she came to 234.
That's right.
Laura Bush. Not a bad pick.
How do you know any? Do you know anymore?
No. Well, I'd have to think, but it's not my pick, luckily.
Damn.
Who was the second president? No, we might have to leave it at 4 then.
Do we each have 4?
I have 4, yeah.
Do I have 4?
Yeah.
I have 4?
Y'all let
Yeah,
us
let's
know.
leave it at 4 because I have no idea. But if I had to choose,
Oh, you know what? You could
give me Lyndon B. Johnson's wife.
Yeah, I'm good on that. We'll keep it 4.
Are we buying that Jidon is really reformed?
I am. He had the talus. He's about the business.
Really?
Yeah, I saw underneath his clothes, he had the Jewish traditional garb. He deleted all of his YouTube videos, which he could be making residual income on. He started a new page that's all about the Lord and Savior. He didn't curse once. He didn't buy into any of your leading questions.
That's true.
He's a changed man. Even when he hit a hole-in-1 that was really a hole-in-2 because he tapped the ball, he didn't curse.
There was still moments, though. There were moments of troll Jidon that I saw.
You could troll, but pranks equal deception. Who's the king of deception? Satan.
Exactly.
That's what he said in his own YouTube. I did not make this up. He said this in his own YouTube video sitting on a swing. I don't know who was filming him or what happened or how the hell he still employs cameramen.
I do believe, well, first thing, we know that Jidon, he is very, very, he like sells his bits. This could be a long con.
Why'd he delete his videos? That's residual. That's money. Like a lot of money.
I know, but imagine he starts like reposting them and how many views and how much money he can get off that.
That's true. I mean, this could just be a phase, but I'm buying it for now because I trust the brother.
I am not.
He's the salt of the earth. FaceTime my little cousin.
He did. That was wholesome as fuck.
I've also seen him do that with like so many people.
Yeah. He's a good guy.
Yeah.
He's nice in that regard. And you're right though, because I asked him a lot of questions about Tiger Woods' stroke game during that interview, and he just did not bite. He laughed. He actually after he said he almost got me, and I was like, I was trying.
I mean, the main evidence is I don't know how you pronounce it. The talus. I thought it was a Hebrew thing. I don't know why he was wearing it.
I don't know what the hell it is.
But you saw it underneath the thing?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
I saw it. I
mean,
mean,
I don't know how the hell you come to this realization so quickly, but
it's to me, I think it's a long con. I feel like he'll be back and as much of a clown as ever. To go from how he was to what he is now, I don't know. I don't know if I believe it yet. But if that's true, if it's a true transformation, I'm proud of him.
Hopefully it's a long con that culminates him doing something with Joel Osteen and pranking Joel Osteen.
Joel Osteen?
Oh, yeah, Joel Osteen.
My mom used to love Joel Osteen.
It was funny. I was looking up photos of Johnny Manziel just for our videos, and he has mad photos with
Joel Osteen. I feel like Joel Osteen
in
is
the
a
red
powerhouse.
OVO in the red OVO hoodie. Not Osteen.
Oh, I was about to say Osteen was in the OVO?
If you're a celebrity, aren't you a criminal? Just no matter, regardless.
What?
The guy has to be doing something illegal. No?
Joel Osteen?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe. Probably a little something. Hey, who's?
You can't tax the church.
Yeah. So
oh, really? Why not?
He's on some weird shit.
It's just
You can't tax a church?
no. Churches are not.
Should we register as a church?
Yes,
Bro, Broadcast Boys.
Church.
Church. Sounds good to me. I'd be nice at a sermon. And you're nice on the piano, too.
I'm okay.
Nah, you could definitely get on an organ. You can fuck
Not
up an
under
organ.
pressure, though.
I don't know.
I need to practice a lot.
Yeah, well, that's what the rest of the week is for. We only have one show, Sundays.
I was trying to learn Interstellar and do a video at the same time. It's really hard to play and talk at the same time.
You got to learn that. You got to learn that song, "Golden Hour" from TikTok.
That's a hard one.
You got to learn it.
That's a hard
though.
one.
I'm gonna need that. I'm gonna need
It's a
that.
pretty one.
I'm gonna need that one day.
It's a nice one, actually.
Yeah. That's one of Stylee's favorite songs right now.
By my man Jake.
From my man Jake with a V.
He got to be a one-hit wonder. Got to be.
Maybe, but he's talented. I mean, that song is good as fuck. That song is really
You're
good.
not AJR.
Who is?
What's the worst holiday?
The worst holiday? That's a good question. Worst holiday?
Did you hear Smokey Robinson say Chinooka?
That's not how you pronounce it?
I thought Hanukkah was spelled with just an H.
Nah, I gotta see.
Oh.
I gotta see.
No, guess that
Because
makes sense.
that's what gives it the
Chinooka is crazy.
the Hanukkah.
Chinooka's crazy.
Hanukkah, you know. But yeah, no, worst holiday. You know what? I'm gonna say Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day because it's very, very exclusive.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? If you're not in a relationship, it's a whole fucking day where you got to feel bad about yourself.
I mean, if you are,
So
in a
that's why I
relationship-
think half the population is like sad on Valentine's Day. That makes it the worst holiday.
You think half the population's single?
No,
It's
but I'm
gotta
just
be
saying,
more,
like
right?
a large portion of the population who doesn't have somebody to share the day with, unless you're an independent woman or man and you don't give a fuck about nobody.
Get yourself a gift. Get those
Get
little
yourself
hearts.
a gift. You can take yourself out. You know what I mean? Benihana, table for one.
Golden Corral.
You know?
Golden Corral's
Could
my
be
new
nice.
obsession.
Could be nice. But that's why I would say, like, Valentine's Day is beautiful if you got somebody and you're trying to show love and you send flowers, you know what I mean? Little cards, chocolates, you know?
I think flowers are a pretty trash gift.
Nah. You know what they call it, like flowers?
No, she does. I think it's a trash opinion. They're going to die.
Doesn't matter. It's just like, it's still like a nice gesture.
So? I think a note's the ultimate.
A note?
A note is way nicer than
The
a
fuck
flower.
you got to say in a note, Luke?
I don't know. I would just make it up on the spot. Be nice.
What would you say?
I don't know. I'd also add a
Write
little.
a note right now.
I wrote a note to MMG. Should I read it out loud?
I have a note to MMG as well.
Should we all read our notes to MMG
Yeah,
out loud?
I got mine. Hold on. I got mine.
I like writing notes, and I love adding my.
Mine was really simple.
That was just such a nice idea. It was so cute. I also
Also, we can't talk about this in case MMG. No way MMG's watching this.
not in time.
Yeah.
You can go first.
Yeah.
I'll go first. I said I can't.
Can you also just tell them what?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so the good brother MMG, who you've seen on this podcast before and we worked with before, and you know from his YouTube escapades, one of the best to ever do it. His girlfriend reached out to us and wanted to make him a nice little holiday present by getting a bunch of notes from his friends and other creators he's worked with and people that he fucks
His
with.
YouTube friends.
His YouTube friends. And like making a little scrapbook for him just to kind of show him some love, which is like very
Great
so
idea.
wholesome. I mean, she is one of the best. MMG said it here on the pod that she's one of the best, and he's right. He's right. She's great. So I wrote him a little note, and I honestly she was asking me for a very long time.
Same.
And I kept being like, yeah, I'm on it, and I never.
I did this after the Cleos.
Yeah. So I did this like right after too. I think I did it like right as I got back from Daytona. But anyway, I said MMG to the golden-haired golden boy of this YouTube shit. It has been a pleasure getting to know you over the last few years. All that success and still as solid as they come. Wishing you nothing but the best, big homie. All love, top to bottom. You already know what it is.
That's a great one. I just have a fucking major weakness.
What's your weakness?
Can't not go hard.
Yeah, I mean,
this
is just like that was OD simple.
That's exactly what you should do.
Bro.
You know why? I wrote it on my phone and I transcribed it. It was way longer.
Can I read it?
You want to read it out loud?
No,
I'll read it out loud.
You read it out loud.
MMG. The first time I ever graced eyes upon your quarter-inch inseam shorts at the Lowe's Hotel in Atlanta, Georgia, it was obvious you had it.
Jesus Christ.
Forget the grit, motor, determination, and sneaky athleticism. What stands out to me is your heart of a lion. You stick by your trash teams with unwavering loyalty. Go one-on-one with athletic specimens despite having the complexion of a Boeing 747. Incredible.
Jesus Christ.
A true testament to your character, though, as I've watched maybe 30 seconds total of your content, and you're by far my favorite creator.
That's a fact.
At least the only one I'd consider a true friend. When Nell and I get to kick it with you, it truly always is a special moment. Not to mention your dogs have that dog in them. Happy holidays, MMG. I love you. P.S. Elle tracked me down and hounded me for this on multiple occasions. The persistence of a champion. She's the one. P.P.S. While I should hate Michigan State because of you, Kirk Cousins, and my mother, in that order, I could never. I'll forever respect the Spartans.
That's fire.
So,
that was
I got
good.
nothing to say?
No. That's nice. That's nice. That is nice. Even though Lucas has never told me that he loves me, but he loves MMG.
That's not true.
You never told me you love me, bro.
There's no way that's true. Love all my friends.
Oh no, you did. I remember the time. Fair enough. He loves me. It's my boy.
Well,
anyway.
I could see why you said I would have nothing to say. When it comes down to it, I could be yes in any assignment.
Yeah, no, it's just one of them things. It's just like, all right, I'll say this: if you're getting a girl flowers, right, and you give her flowers, just know that it's nice, but it's not a huge deal. Like you didn't do nothing crazy.
Like Izzy. I didn't cook for her, so I started doing Flower Mondays.
Yeah, it's just like, yo, like you're not doing nothing crazy by hitting her off with some flowers, but it is a nice thing for a girl to receive.
All right,
like,
Katie.
On a random Tuesday, if you got hit with a bouquet.
No. What's your note say?
She doesn't have one.
You're gonna be late.
I know.
You're gonna be late.
I know.
I mean,
He's got to do it.
that's nice. He's gonna be blown away by mine.
No, he's gonna love yours. Mine is just like what
Normal.
normal, and what it should be.
Yours is what like a holiday card from a family member. Yeah.
Yeah, that's all I thought it was. I mean, if I was gonna get jokes off and roast him, then I could have done that too.
I didn't roast him.
You said he has the skin complexion of a 747 Boeing.
I mean, it is funny to watch him.
Ain't shit whiter than that.
It's funny to watch him go like one-on-one with AJ Green and destroying. What the fuck is he supposed to do?
I don't know, bro. He actually might have Targaryen blood in him. He could.
He could. So Elle's his niece.
Stop. Nah, Elsa, she's a Dothraki.
I do know about those brothers.
Anyway, shout out to the good brother MMG for no reason. Happy holidays.
Happy holidays, MMG. We do.
We love you. We do. We really do. All right, man. That's going to do it for this episode of the Broadcast Boys Show. A lot of nothing talked about today, but shit, man. We'll be back next week for a holiday pod. And
holiday pod is crazy.
Holiday pod is coming. But yeah, man, we love y'all. All love, top to bottom. You already know what it is. Peace.